Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video we are going to solve some exam style questions on integration, and this is part 2. In part 1 I have discussed few more exam style questions along with giving basic introduction to integration and indefinite integrals. So if you want to watch it, you can click on this link. So let us quickly start with this question. Show that 2 plus 5 root x the whole squared can be written as 4 plus k root x plus 25x, where k is constant to be found, and this is for 2 marks. So this is a basic algebra question, so we have to expand this bracket, and hence we are going to write it as 2 plus 5 root x times 2 plus 5 root x. This is how we are going to expand 2 plus 5 root x the whole squared. Now we are going to write it as 2 is going to be multiplied with the second bracket, 2 plus 5 root x, and then the second term plus 5 root x gets multiplied again with the second bracket, that is 2 plus 5 root x. After this we are going to just expand the brackets. So 2 times 2 gives us 4 plus 2 times 5 is 10 multiplied with root x, and plus 5 root x multiplied by 2, the numbers get multiplied, so 5 times 2 is 10 root x plus 5 root x times 5 root x, this becomes 25x, because root x times root x we get it as x, and 5 times 5 we get it as 25. So now further simplifying, we can write it as 4 plus, these two are like terms so we can add them, 10 plus 10 gives us 20, and root x is over here, plus 25x. So let us see if we match the given format. So 4 plus k root x plus 25x. So this is 4 plus k root x plus 25x. This matches with the format they have given in the question, and they want us to find k is a constant to be found. So by comparison we can see here in place of k we have 20, so k is equal to 20. This is the answer for part A. Now let us look at part B. Hence find integration of 2 plus 5 root x the whole squared dx, and this is for 3 marks. Just now in part A we have expanded 2 plus 5 root x the whole squared. That was 4 plus 20 root x plus 25x. So we are going to integrate the expanded version of this question. So let us start with the part B. So in part B we are going to integrate the expanded version. So 4 plus 20 root x plus 25x dx. Now let us integrate it term by term. So we can write it as integration of 4 dx plus integration of 20 root x dx plus integration of 25x dx. So here we can take the constants out. So here we can take 4 common out, and it will become 1 dx plus, here 20 is a constant so we are going to take it out, root x dx plus 25 is a constant, we are going to take it out, integration of x dx. Now in the previous video which I have uploaded, I have shown a formula where integration of x to the power of n dx is written as x to the power of n plus 1 over n plus 1 plus c, which is constant of integration. Using this formula, we are going to integrate the above terms. So the first one, we are going to write it as 4 and integration of 1. Integration of any constant term, for example, integration of 1 dx just simply becomes 1x. If it is integration of 30 dx, then it just becomes 30x. So since this is just a constant term, we are going to write it as integration of 1 dx is 1x. So we simply write it as times x plus. This becomes 20. Integration of square root of x is nothing but x to the power of 1 over 2 dx plus 25 integration of x dx. I have not simplified these two terms. I have not integrated these two yet. So let us see now. This is 4x plus 20 times. Using this formula, we can see that the power of x is increased by 1. So we can write it as x to the power of half plus 1 over half plus 1. The power is written in the denominator. Plus 25 integration of x to the power of 1. So it can be written as x to the power of 1 plus 1 over 1 plus 1 plus c. Remember, for the entire term or for the entire equation, there is only one constant of integration. We should not write constant of integration for each term. Now further simplifying this, we get it as 4x plus 20 x to the power of 3 over 2 over 3 over 2 plus 25 x to the power of 2 over 2 plus c. So let us just finally solve this and simplify it as 4x plus 20. The denominator flips and comes to the top and it becomes 2 over 3 times x to the power of 3 over 2 plus 25 x square over 2 plus c. So one last step, 4x plus 40 over 3x to the power of 3 over 2 plus 25 x square over 2 plus c. So this is the integration of the term they had given over here, of the whole squared term. So it is for 3 marks. So hopefully all the steps are clear to you. Let us look at another exam style question, and this is for 5 marks. Given integration of p over 2x square plus px, the whole term is integrated with respect to x, equals 2 over x plus 10x plus c. Find the value of p and value of q. So what we can do here is, we have to integrate this term and equate it equal to the given term over here on the right hand side. So let us start with integration of this, but before we can start, let us take the x term to the numerator. So it becomes integration of p over 2 x to the power of minus 2. Since x is being pulled up, the power where it is positive here becomes negative by the law of indices, plus pq whole dx. I have not yet integrated this. So let us start with the integration of this term. So here we will split the integration between the first term and the last term. P over 2 x to the power of minus 2 dx plus integration of pq dx. Here p over 2 is a constant term because they have asked us to find the value of p, that means it is a constant. That's why we are going to take p over 2 outside and integrate only the x terms over here. So x to the power of minus 2 dx plus similarly p and q is also constant because again they have asked the values of p and q. So let me take p and q out of the integration, and here I can write it as 1 times dx. Now let us integrate this. P over 2 times x to the power of negative 2 plus 1 over negative 2 plus 1 using the formula plus pq, as I had told above, integration of any constant term gives us as x. So 1 times x is x itself, so it is not necessary to write 1 over here. So we will write here x. So let us just simplify this term. We get it as p over 2 times x to the power of negative 1 over negative 1 plus pq times x. So further we can just take negative 1 times 2, so it should become negative p over 2 times x to the power of negative 1 plus pq times x. Now this was given as equal to 2 over x plus 10x plus c. So let us write it down. 2 over x plus 10x plus c. Now here x to the power of negative 1 implies that we can write it as 1 over x. I am writing it in this form because we have to compare the term on the left hand side with the terms on the right hand side. So you can see here in the denominator we have x, and this is the term where we have in the denominator x. So we can just equate these two and write it as minus p over 2 times 1 over x is equal to 2 over x. We are just comparing these two terms. So by comparison we can cancel off the x and x terms from both the sides. So we are left with minus p over 2 equal to 2. So 2 can be taken over this side and it becomes minus p is equal to 2 times 2, which becomes 4, and p can just be written as a negative 4. So we have got the value of p, which is negative 4 by comparison on the left hand side and right hand side. Similarly, we are going to compare the x terms on both the sides. You can see plus pqx is similar to 10x because they are both coefficients of x terms. So we can take it as pqx is equal to 10x. Now again x and x can be cancelled from both the sides and we are left with pq is equal to 10. Now the value of p we have already got over here. So it is negative 4 times q is equal to 10. So q is equal to 10 over negative 4, or it can be just written as negative 5 over 2, or change it into a decimal, negative 2.5. So we have also got the value of q, which is equal to negative 2.5. So the value of p and value of q is got. So this is for 5 marks. So these are all the steps involved in solving this kind of example. Hope you have liked the video and thanks for watching.